Namaste, friends. I hope you all had a fantastic Navaratri. I had a fantastic Navaratri. I uh, performed a series of Chandi Homas during this time. Actually, all the 9 days, and there were a lot of people also who joined me in participated in all the celebrations. So it was great fun, great work. I mean, great sadhana and exhausting time, but all very satisfying, all very satisfactory. So and then of course, as soon as the Navaratri got over, all the pending work, which I'm also a working person, so all the pending work which was there, so that also took a lot of my time. Hence, I have not been able to come in front of the camera and do a video, but I'm going to. I have some topics in mind, and I'm planning to do a series of them. I hope soon. I also had a bit of sciatica issues, so therefore I needed some kind of therapy. So all of that was happening. Sadhana was happening. Hectic schedules were happening, and all of that. Um, Quickly, I'll kind of speak my mind on certain things which I observed these days. One of the most important factor is that the people who came, visited me, people who DM'd me, people who asked, had certain particular questions with regards to sadhana, etc. This is an observation towards all of that. um, I wanted to particularly tell you all that there is a difference between doing a daily puja ritual and doing a sadhana. So let's not mix the two. Okay. So you may regularly do certain things, which is like a ritual, but may not be the same ritual every day, may not be the same paddhatis every day. So there is a difference between that and the difference between a sadhana. Sadhana is where you are picking up a particular ritual and repeatedly doing that for a period of time with a sankalpa in mind, which means with a vow in mind. It could be as universal as or as docile as receiving blessings from the goddess or the god. Uh, so the Devi Devata, whichever. That is a simple result that you want, that you are seeking, to as complex as it can be in terms of certain materialistic or spiritual benefits that you want to gather. It's a vow that you take, and it's a and for that vow, what all you are going to do, including your the sacrifices that you are going to make, or the additions that you are going to do in terms of your spiritual behavior, that is a sadhana. Okay. There are many texts, there are many uh, influencers on YouTube and Instagram and all of that, on social media. There are many people whom you follow, whom you consider as spiritually um, a little more motivated than you, or have probably surpassed certain milestones. Okay. All of them during and around these time have given lot of their own thoughts about certain processes, some puja paddhatis, or do this and do that and all of that. Now, I found a lot of people who wanted to do all of that. Now, I don't know the viewers of this video fall into that bucket or not, but I found that a lot of people wanted to do a lot of that. Okay. According to me, and they did not have certain basic grounding of sadhana. Now, that I felt was a little troublesome, because if you don't have a certain grounding of sadhana, than for you to do certain complex rituals just because it's Navaratri, or just because it's Ganpati, or just because it's a certain day or a time, is not a sadhana. Again, you are doing that as a ritual. Some benefits you will get or you may not get also. But the sense of, or the feeling that you need to derive by it, by making your body and your system sensitized, that only happens when you have had a firm grounding on certain things, like a firm grounding of a certain basic sadhana that you have been doing regularly. Hence I would request, suggest, recommend to all of y'all that pick up your sadhanas diligently. Do that for a good period of time. You will see that your entire body and your system is started to resonate to energies, and that's when you will realize how beautiful it is once you take up then certain other complex rituals. You will be able to feel it properly, and not feel it either in the form of a delusion, or in the form of an imagination, or in the form, or not at all. So it is very important therefore to pick up a sadhana. One of the best things to do is to go to Agni, because that's what I do. Ganesh puja, Ganesh sadhana, Ganpati homa. Uh, do that at a good period of time. One thing, please remember, Ganesha is the remover, not only the remover of all the obstacles, he's the first one to be worshipped. So every every sadhana begins with a Ganpati Vandana, or which means complex rituals. If you see tantric complex rituals, or even Rudri, so when you do the Rudram also, there is Ganpati who needs to be appeased before, okay, or Ganpati that needs to be worshipped before. Now, this is not just a symbolic gesture. You have to accomplish a certain stage with Ganesha in order to move forward. Now, this is a and that's how the process is. Please understand, trust the process completely, because when you do that, and when when your body starts becoming attuned, or your body starts becoming sensitive to certain other forces, certain other shaktis which are rising inside you, Ganesha is extremely important. Ganpati will be, the sadhana of Ganpati therefore comes handy, and uh, Ganesha removes the first level of obstacle, the first, uh, the Muladhar related obstacles, okay, which is materialism, which is all your, your mundane life related obstacles. Because once Shakti starts rising, and it starts rising in certain ways, you will not be able to do certain things properly if your this life, which is your material life, is in shambles. So extremely important to pick up sadhanas which are, and don't think that Ganesha is basic. Ganesha is not basic. Ganesha is the beginning and the end. He is the alpha and the omega. So therefore, don't look at it that way. There are many people who came to me and said, oh, I'm going to do bhairav sadhana. अरे भाई, भैरव साधना करोगे उसके पहले आप गणपति को तो ये करो. And bhairav sadhana, I'm not meaning to say that normal bhairav jap or anything of that sort. Those are very good things, but you know doing major Bhairav homas, doing major Chandi homas, and all of that. But before that, you don't even have a grounding of Ganesha. You don't even have a grounding of understanding the medium, which is Agni. Okay, you've not even understood that medium, how it operates, what he does, what is the sensitivities that he has, what are how do you deal with a physically formed um, uh, manifestation of the only deity that is available to mortal eyes. You need to know that medium also, which you are going to use for your sadhana. The mitra, the friend who is going to help you in your sadhana, is Agni, the Purohit, who is going to be leading or being your interceptor in doing the sadhana and reaching you from one portal to another portal. You don't even know that medium well. So it's important for you to even know that medium well. So again and again, I'll tell people, go back to the basics, go back to the root, go back to the entire process once again. Go on and on and on and refine that process as much as possible. Then take up all your complex sadhanas, then you take up all your, and then you will start enjoying that very well once you do that. So my point of doing this video was that while all of that is good, and it gives you certain motivation to do certain things during a, and ऐसे भी ये सब चीज़ों की कमी है. So we all, and a lot of young people who are doing they are referring manuals, they are doing darpana, they are doing, and I am amazed by the amount of people who have reached out to me and reached out to a lot of other people whom I know for various kinds of processes and rituals during Ganesh festival and during Durga Puja, Navaratri. I was I was very happy. I was very happy because I feel that we will, I'm sure after some time, we will reach an optimum level of audience who are doing these things diligently. And that itself is the rising of, going back to your traditions and going back to your roots. And I'm very happy with the amount of young people, all educated people, all amazingly accomplished people who are who are doing Agni Sadhana. They are doing various kind of homas and tarpanas and various rituals and pujas and all of that. Very nice, very nice. I want to congratulate all of y'all that y'all have done this and y'all are continuing doing this. Once again, I will reiterate, go understand the medium well, understand your deities well, do a solid sadhana for some time, pick up Ganpati first, and accomplish, I'm not saying that you will become siddha or something like that, but accomplish good amount of engagement with Ganesha, and then move to the next. So first understand the medium well. Okay, understand, which means understand Agni if you're all are doing homa. If tarpana is the method that you will want to do, then understand water well. Okay, if murti puja is something that you resonate with, understand earth well. So if mantra jap and is what you think is your most comfortable in, understand your breath well, which is air. So do all of these things, understand the medium, and then you start enjoying sadhana. I really hope you all will understand what I'm saying, and go on your individual paths. So thank you very much for listening to me, and do your sadhana well. Please comment. Also, if there are any questions which I can answer, you can always write to me. And Om Namah Shivaya. I will do more videos. Thank you so much.